What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to highlight the week that Saitama just had, as well as to look in advance to the week that is coming up. If you're part of the Wolfpack, do me a favor and smash that like button. But obviously, on Friday of last week, the Saitama dev team hosted an AMA in which they said that the Saitamask was going to be going live this Sunday. On Sunday, so about 6 days ago, and Lily Finance was supposed to go live on Tuesday. Now, we know that neither of those happened due to some front-running bot attacks that transpired for the Saitamask. So the Saitama dev team made the ultimate decision to shut down the swap functionality. Now, the application is still open. You can transfer money in, you can take money out, but the swap functionality has been shut down. With that being said, the Lily Finance launch has also been postponed. Lily Finance went on to tweet this, that Lily will have a major update on our launch coming soon. Stay tuned. Now, a lot of people are reaching out and commenting saying, hey, Lily Finance is going to go to Uniswap. They're going to go ahead and launch. It doesn't appear that that's going to be true. And there's two reasons why I don't believe so. One, they came out and publicly supported Saitama in their efforts to ensure Saitamask is safe and secure for the entire crypto ecosystem. And then obviously Saitama did a press release in which they said, as a result of this brief shutdown, the Lily Finance launch will be delayed until our swap is reactivated. So it looks like Lily Finance will still go live on Saitamask, but it looks like it's going to be taking place after the swap goes live. Hopefully it's coming next week. Now, as most of you guys know, Russell did an AMA with David Gokhshtein last night on Twitter Spaces, which was a phenomenal AMA. I think that it was a good AMA for the entire Wolfpack community, because it's good to hear a reputable voice in the space like David Gokhshtein talking to Russell. And obviously he seemed to be a big fan of Russell, seemed to respect him, seemed to admire his transparency. He even gave him the Flower Award on there. But Russell was just talking about the bot attacks, what happened, the future of Saitama. He dropped some hints about, a blockchain that could potentially be coming out here in 2022. Obviously, their main focus is getting this swap live and running. Now, the swap, they're working on it. They brought on more engineers to get this thing up and running. I asked a couple questions in YouTube videos and on Twitter what you guys think. And it seems like a majority of people, and correct me if I'm wrong, go ahead and leave a comment below what you guys think. And you can kind of check the comments for yourself and see. But what do you think? I asked, hey, do you think that Saitama should announce a date for this swap when it's going to go live? Or do you think they should just pump it out? And majority of people said, Jake, we need to just get this swap out. Don't announce any more dates. Get it up and running. Take care of the bots, and then launch this thing when it goes live, and then announce a Lily date. And that's something that I agree with. Look, they've had two dates. It didn't go as planned. The first one was the DDoS attack in January, and then obviously these 4% of front-running bots that were affecting the transactions, which they talked about in this press release right here, caused the second delay. So personally, I think that they should just get it out and up and running. And honestly, I think they should take as long as they need. Like, just make sure it's legit. If it takes 2 days, it takes 2 days. If it takes a week, it takes a week. If it takes 2 weeks, it takes 2 weeks. But I think the most important thing is to get this thing up and running. So for the week ahead, hopefully we see the Saitamask swap turn back on, functionality ready to go 100%, and we get these transactions here down from 4% as close to 0%, as the team said here. We said, we have made a collective decision to pause and mitigate these attacks to get affected transactions as close to 0% as possible. So hopefully they're able to get those as close to 0% as possible. There's no other bots, DDoS attacks, anything else that can affect the swap and the security of the swap. And we're able to get this thing out on maybe Wednesday, Thursday of next week. And then 2 days afterwards, we're able to launch the Lily Finance token. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I hope this week does turn into. But ultimately, it just depends on how the swap functionality works. So I think ultimately we could see the swap as early as next week. But my main thing is, hey, don't let us know when it's coming out. Just tell us you're working on it. Tell us that we're close. Get the thing launched, get the swap up and running, and then we can announce Lily Finance. That's what I think. But anyways, I believe that Saitama is in an interesting position. Obviously, when you announce it twice, like this is going to go live and it doesn't go live, yeah, it creates FUD. People start to get worried. People start to get frustrated, which is normal. But I think a lot of people still have faith in Saitama. I know I still have faith in Saitama in the dev team, and I'm just hoping that we roll this thing out, we launch the use case, and then we start to add to the ecosystem like the other tokens that are going to be coming on to the Saitamask here soon. So those are my thoughts. Obviously, an interesting last week. Hopefully, we turn it around, get the momentum up and running, get the swap live, get Lily Finance launched, and see Saitama start to pick up its trajectory, because the crypto market is looking very, very bullish as of today. Bitcoin back above 41,000, Ethereum back above 3,000. And obviously, Saitama has a strong community, 327,000 holders. So all it needs is some good news to get that momentum back up and running. Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments. Make sure to smash that like button on your way out and hit that subscribe if you're part of the Wolfpack. I appreciate your guys' support, and we will see you on the next episode. Have a great weekend, everybody.